How's it going, everybody? This is Rob Novakast back with another video for you guys. And with this one, we'll be doing another episode or 2-episode review of the Squid Game. Really excited. I will say when it comes down to the first 2 episodes, it kind of made an impact, or if anything, it really sets the tone as to what this show is about. And good lord, I'm looking forward to talking about the next 2 episodes. So, with that being said, why don't we just jump right into it, starting off with episode 3. So, I guess to start us off, we'll be talking about episode 3. And it's titled The Man with the Umbrella. And, okay. Where do I begin? I guess first off, starting where the last one left off, where the people that wanted to leave are coming back. And the police, or the cop, that was introduced in the second episode is tailing the cars. And sure enough, he's able to incapacitate one of them and throw him over the boat and take his place. By which, once our contestants are back, they are, at first just kind of chilling till the second game. At one point, 2 of the female characters, or at least one of them, kind of makes a fuss about trying to use the bathroom. The other, who is the pickpocket, proceeds to follow her and use her as the distraction in order to figure out what they're doing. And sure enough, she's able to get into the vents in the bathroom and also attempt to figure out what the next game was. All she could figure out, though, was that they were melting sugar, which is weird, though it comes into play for the next game. So next day for the episode, our contestants have to play the next game after breakfast. And this particular game, which I think I've seen something like this before, but I wasn't sure. Basically, they had to pick a shape, and whatever shape they picked was the shape on a cookie. And the idea is to basically kind of etch the cookie, or etch the shape out of the cookie. And sure enough, it's do or die at this point. I mean, it's do or die with any of the contestants or games, but in this situation, it's literally do or die. Because if you mess up once, you don't get another chance, you die. So, there's that. And it sucks. But either way. So, and also, they're on a time limit. So, to an extent, they're trying to etch out the cookies. They do what they can. A lot of people get killed. Our main hero, Gihon, figures out a way to at least make it easier by licking the back of the cookie, which helps it dissolve, and to an extent, kind of, I guess, loosens up the shape. Some people, one of the contestants, the annoying girl that I mentioned already, smuggled cigarettes. Don't ask how. She had a lighter or match, or no, a lighter, and she was using that to burn the cookie out. A lot of people did it the hard way, and again, a lot of people got killed. Eventually, the game ends. Our main contestant, Jihyun, manages to, survive, but just barely. And the rest of the people end up getting killed. Now, a crazy thing enough is, like, we get to see a little bit more of this organization of what they're capable of, or I guess if anything, what they're capable of to keep their discretion or secrecy. Because at one point, one of the leaders, or one of the accomplices or employees, I think, if anything, gets captured. And I guess he's one of the supervisors, because anybody with a square mask is a supervisor, I'm just assuming. Whereas triangles, or I think circles, are like the subordinates. The contestant asks the supervisor to take off his mask, which he does, only to realize that it's just a kid under the mask. So it begs the question, what happens now? And the guy I guess the guy will never know, the contestant who failed, because at that point he shoots himself. And after that, we also get a scene where the main honcho that we've seen in this black mask shows up and proceeds to kill the supervisor and tells everybody, keep your discretion, don't always wear a mask. If they see your face, you die, or they'll get you killed. Basically, that's it. So to an extent, it just goes to show how far they will go to keep their secrecy. So this was, I gotta say, this was intriguing, to say the least. Also very fun to watch, though probably not fun to be a part of if I was in that situation. But either way, this is a good episode. The people that we're rooting for survived, and I'm looking, honestly, it's a great episode. Okay, so episode 4. I fucking hate cliffhangers. I keep saying this with every freaking show. It's like I get into a show and it just like a gut punch. It's the worst thing. So anyway, so with this particular episode, following after the last one, there's a situation where, I guess, to kind of weed out the weaker players, the people who organized this entire thing allow the players to stew and begin to fight one another. And again, this is more so to weed out some of the weaker players, so that way they can set up for the next game. That, of course, being tug of war. And at this point, Gyeon Sangwoo, yeah, the Indian character that we've been introduced to, Ali. I think it was Busk. I don't know her name. The pickpocket girl, as well as a few others that have come to join their team. Sure enough, it does seem like it might be hopeless, because to an extent, we have the bigger characters, like the big bully gangster character, building up a team of like strong individuals who inevitably just, since they were one of the first teams to play, basically just utterly destroy the first opposing team of theirs. And unfortunately, the team after that is the people that we're rooting for. And the episode kind of ends with our characters, like, at first seemed like they were going to win, then losing, but somebody has the bright idea to jump, or kind of move forward 3 steps, and if anything, to try to get them to be, at least get the opposing team to lose balance, so that way they can pull back and drag the guys off the edge. Sure enough, we don't see that, if that actually works, and we may have to wait till the end of the next episode. So, all in all, again, I am not particularly happy with that, though I have a feeling that, yeah, that's pretty much how it's going to end up, where the characters, they win. We do have a brief alliance with the crazy girl from the last episode, as well as the bully guy, and random sex. I don't care for that. It was just weird and random. I guess to kind of set up a alliance, but then again, it's a gangster. She's trying to make a deal with a gangster, and that didn't plan out as best as she thought it was going to be. Going further, the old man is also suffering more of his dementia, especially in a point where they're like, giving each other their names, and he can't remember his own name. And the cop is still continuing his investigation. Now he has 2 masks, one of the subordinate and one of the supervisor. So now he can go back and forth of whether, through the duties of, or at least, pretending to be one of them. So, all in all, this show has been really good so far. And, man, again, fucking cliffhangers, man. I kind of wish I would have had something more to talk about, but all in all, it's freaking... Oh, I fucking hate cliffhangers. But, anywho, so that was... I don't think I have anything else to say, so I think this is my review of episodes 3 and 4 of Squid Game. You guys have anything you'd like to add, leave in the comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, links are in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the weekly podcast. With that being said, this is Rob Novakast signing off. Have a good one, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.